Hey there guys, so it's good to be back with you again. We're going to do some NBA Showdown. Is that what this game is called? Yes, NBA Showdown 94. So that's what we're going to play here. We have, I don't know, the game's sort of playing itself and doing its own thing right now, so whatever. But I wanted to play this because I did know for a while that this is actually the faster of the early EA games, done in the same style as the earlier games that, you know, we've already looked at. So let's go ahead and give this one a try. Just after, geez, starter? Okay, I guess starter is what we want. Probably 5-minute periods. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, 5-minute periods probably pretty good. Yeah, we'll do this. All right. All right, let's see how we do with no MJ. Yeah, this is definitely a lot faster. This is pretty nice. Although my problem is that the guys are not like actually running around; they're kind of just standing there. So if you were gonna find a game to compare Tecmo NBA basketball with, it would actually be this game, because this game. Oh, come on. The reason why is because this game was actually made like the same year as that. So the story is that EA had 3 different basketball games that came out in 1992 that are almost identical, right? So you had Lakers versus Celtics came out first. That's 1991, I think, either 90 or 91. It had that name because it was named after the PC game that EA had come out with back when it was really Lakers versus Celtics. I can't figure out where my spots are. My spots are supposed to be somewhere here, huh? So this is actually a slightly different engine than the earlier game, but I think it's more or less the same. Anyway, oh, they're not going to give me the foul, huh? Anyway, this feels a lot better because it's a lot quicker, but it has the same problems. The biggest problem, again, is that like you can barely see what's going on, and there's way too much emphasis on the animation. And of course, like, you know, I think it works the same as the other game where you're just trying to like hit the right spot on the court on offense and push the A button. So anyway. Dude, I can't move around this guy. I can't move around you. You're standing right in my way. This is pretty pathetic. How did he miss that badly? I mean, he's standing right in front of the hoop, and he shot it up like on the back side of the backboard. Anyway, I don't know. I know that there are those of you who like this series of games. I've got to say that though this game is a lot more playable because it's faster, this is really, really weak, man. This is pretty bad. And then, yeah, see, it's got the same logic, so I have to go to the right part of the free throw line to be able to do, like, you know, an actual dunk or a layup or whatever. I could see that right there because I should have had, you know, like a fast break or whatever. So that's the reason why I keep trying to shoot from up there. It's because I know that this game is designed the same way as the other ones. Yeah, the hit detection and stuff is kind of off. Oh, whoops. I was too busy blocking to realize that I had the ball. And so I ended up trying to shoot like a 90-footer or however far it is. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, so it's way back there that you're supposed to stand. This game's on drugs, man. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You people who keep telling me that this is a great series, like how did you stand this back in the day, right? How can you stand it being so that like you have to like try to like dunk it from like the freaking, you know, behind the free throw line or whatever? Because that's what just happened. I mean, this is like ridiculously bad. Look, did you see that? You see where I launched from? This is ridiculous. People telling me that this is a good game. Jeez, man, this game's horrible. This is an awful series. Anyway, whatever. I know I'm supposed to be like, you know, kind and whatever, be charitable to the game or something like that, but I'm not going to. This is garbage. This is absolute garbage. How is that a foul? I'm not even standing next near him. Call a foul on that. What is this? What is this? This is flopping all over the place. Jeez, this is LeBron James basketball done by EA Sports. That's what this is. Flopping all over the place. Yeah, how you like that, huh? A jump shot in your face. And like, the other thing about this game, I know that, you know, it's going to be kind of nitpicking, but everybody's just standing there on offense. I mean, it totally sucks. Like, oh yeah, they have the ball. Phoenix has the ball on offense. So what does everybody do? Everybody goes and they just stand there. I didn't even know there was a player there, to be honest with you. Anyway, at least the game is faster. You know, that's kind of the nice thing about this. What does it mean when he's red? Yep, there we go again. So another dunk from the free throw line. So, like, one of the nice things about this game is that, well, the nice thing about this game is that it's got some kind of flow. That's pretty good. I don't know if I can think of any nice things to say about this game. I mean, seriously, this is just horrible. I guess the nicest thing I can say about it is that it's not ridiculously slow. That's about it. But I mean, seriously, how was EA Sports so bad at creating basketball games in these days? I mean, like, how was it possible that a company that, you know, well, I guess the early Madden games weren't really that good, but they were at least well rated. But like, if you read like the reviews for this game from, you know, whatever year it is, this comes out, 93, 94, whatever, like, you're gonna think that this is like one of the best basketball games in the history of basketball video games. Oh, come on. Come on, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Plus the foul? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It's ridiculous. He has a 4-point play on a shot from 70 feet away. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely crazy. Man, oh man. Alright, whatever. Dude, I don't even know what to say. Why was it telling me that green was the leading scorer? We don't have a green on this team. Or no, maybe that was their team. I don't know. Whatever. So Myers, you totally suck, so goodbye. And we're gonna put Kerr in there so we have some 3-point shooting. Anyway, so the other thing I want to say about all of this, as usual, is that if you like what you're seeing on this channel, consider becoming a YouTube channel member so you can see videos early, assuming they come out early. Oh, come on. I was trying to move to go up court so I wasn't going in a straight line, and instead it called me for double backcourt. I didn't go backwards, I went to the side. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, consider becoming a channel member there, or go check it out on Patreon, where you can get access to all sorts of old NBA videos and stuff, which are going to feature somewhat prominently in some future videos coming up in the future. So basically, like, the idea here, what I really wanted to talk about here, in addition to how this game is just absolutely horrible, is I wanted to talk a little bit about the sort of plan for the near future in this on this channel. So a lot of the history videos I want to do are going to end up being part of probably like replay project videos. I know that a number of you watched me play the Hoops tabletop game, the PC version, the other day. It was all right. My initial thought and the reason why that video was formatted the way it was is because I really wanted to do like a major series with it. That guy doesn't look anything like Kerr, by the way, but whatever. But the problem is that the flow with the PC Hoops game is not the sort of flow that would lead well to doing like a whole series of videos. And so as a result, instead of doing like a series, like a replay with using that game, I'm probably going to go back and use the old Cactus Basketball for DOS game. I realized far too late to save me from that one video. I realized that I have the 86-87 season with that. Somebody sent it to me at some point in time. So we're going to do that. I wanted to do it, if possible, today. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. We're gonna have to see what happens tonight, but I'll try my hardest to do it tonight and just do a little bit of play-by-play with that. I mean, the idea is to do like a whole bunch of like history segments and also do, you know, like play-by-play audio and stuff like that, so you guys can like, I don't know, check it out, pretend that you're listening or something like that, whatever. But the real focus is to try to make it engaging. So the problem that I had with the Hoops game is that it's very much a sort of like, this guy has the ball now, and so you roll against his dice, or I'm sorry, against his card, and then that guy has the ball now, or you had the defensive chart or whatever, so you roll against his chart. And I mean, the problem with it is sort of the flow of the game. It doesn't have a real like sort of basketball flow. It's just sort of like, oh, this is the guy who has the ball now for this shot or for that shot or whatever. So anyway, that's the reason why I'm probably not going to do a whole bunch more with that. I'm kind of surprised that the video got as many views as it did. Yeah, I was definitely not expecting that. So anyway, either sometime today or tomorrow, we're going to have something come out. It depends. There's a couple of other things I want to get done. And of course, time is always of the essence. And I've once again succeeded in not making a very, very good use of my time today. But that's just sort of normal. It's kind of the way the things go. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be necessarily so upset about this game if it wasn't so freaking delayed. Like, I push the button and then the guy, like, waits, like, 2 seconds and then he does the thing, right? And again, this game has the same stupid thing where you have to, like, have your guy on, like, the hotspot, you know, to get anything done. Right. Anyway, it's just dumb. It's not a particularly good design. It really is not. I mean, EA should not have used this design, and honestly, it's a travesty that so many of the video game magazines of the time talked about how it was great because you had signature moves and stuff like that, right? Because the signature move system is just dumb. Yeah, I want to do a substitution. So, oh no, I can't take Paxton out. I thought that Paxton... Or was it Armstrong? Maybe it was Armstrong that's the one that needs to be taken out or something. I don't know. I don't know who needs to be taken out. Somebody needs to be taken out. And it's got this stupid free throw shooting system again as well. I don't know. It's just... It's like, I feel like there could have been so many better ways to do basketball games on this system, right? Again, you go back and look at freaking Double Dribble, right? Double Dribble was an excellent game. Why were we stuck with this? This is just total garbage, right? I mean, there's this emphasis on trying to get like the player movements and stuff right, but they're so slow. They're just so slow. It's just ridiculous, right? Because at least in this game, they're not like walking the ball up the court like they were with the Team USA game, right? But even still, I mean, you just get the feeling that everybody's just so slow. It's like, you know, the turtle game of basketball or something, right? Come back here, short stuff. And then, of course, the worst part about this game is this is coming out in what year, right? This is like 94, so like the end of 93. So we're in NBA Jam territory, right? We're in like run and gun territory, right? There were basketball games that existed that were actually fun, right? And instead you got this garbage. I know we have a bad shooting percentage, and the reason why is because what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to hit all the hot spots. Right? It's just like the Team USA game, right? You're supposed to hit all the hot spots. That's what the name of the game is. So, oh, whoops. Well, you didn't shoot right because you didn't hit that, like, specific pixel on the floor. I mean, it's just stupid, man. Who wants to play a basketball game like this where, oh, you know, the real game is about getting to the right pixel on the floor. If you got to the right pixel, then you would make the shot automatically, but you didn't. So because you're, like, right in front of it, then you don't make it, right? And then, like, these foul calls are completely at random, right? You have this, like, charging call for some reason. I don't know. Oh, I guess I hit the right pixel there, right? Kerr apparently is really good at shooting those, you know, like layups from right up close, even though he was an outside shooter in real life, right? I read the magazines that tell me, oh, this game is like so realistic and all this stuff. But then when I compare what I know about basketball this period with what this game tells me, I'm like, it's just garbage. It's total garbage, man. Anyway, I know. Oh, it's doing that thing again. This is exactly what happened with Team USA basketball, right? Where, you know, like you're charged for charging, or you're called for charging because the game decided that you're going to be called for charging now, right? You receive the pass and the other guy just falls down and charging, right? Like you don't even get the chance to like stop your guy from doing it. You know, it's dumb. Anyway, so the reason why I say that like a lot of those, you know, card and dice games feel kind of unengaging is because of reasons like that, right? Like your guy's called with this foul. Who knows, like the mechanism for him being charged with a foul is kind of bizarre because it comes from the other player's card, right? So, I mean, anyway, I eventually here, I know it'll probably make Rod, you know, feel kind of upset, but at some point in time here, I'm going to do a video talking about like the problem with a lot of those basketball sims. And the reason why I think they're not more popular. All right, there are a lot of problems with just like the basic designs of these games and the way that people have approached this. All right, there's so much emphasis has been placed on trying to get like the shooting percentages right that there's not much emphasis on like trying to figure out how the sport is, you know, actually played, and it's a problem. Well, it's similar to the problem here, right? I mean, you told me to put it up after I shot. Anyway, there you have it. They have 14 blocks. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous stats. We had 12 steals. Yeah. And then here's this again. Can somebody explain to me why EA Sports has the substitution screen come up at the end of the game? Why would you ever want to substitute at the end of the game, right? And I mean, there's all sorts of stats, which is cool. It's got a top stadium club and stuff. That should be cool. But this ends up being just absolute garbage. Anyway, there we go. Armstrong at 14, Paxson at 13. I don't know what happened to Pippen, but he apparently didn't do anything. So there you go. That's NBA Showdown. So there you have it. Before too long, I'm going to do a video talking about that game and like the Tecmo game and, you know, comparing some of these early games and stuff. Here's a little preview for it. Here's a little preview for you, that is. These early EA Sports games, the basketball games, are just absolute garbage. Don't play them. These games are bad, and they're not fun, and they just make you upset. At least they make me upset, so don't make me upset. Just don't play it. Talk to you later.